I'm Rhona, I'm 23 and I'm from Banchory. I was a competitive swimmer basically my whole life. I was swimming about 8 times a week, around 70k a week. I decided to do my lifeguarding course when I turned 16. At that point, I could do about 50 meters underwater, holding my breath. And when I was doing the lifeguarding tests, I passed out in the water at 5 meters. So I knew that something was up. I had had this red rash, these dots from head to toe, and I dismissed it. And then I had a really severe nosebleed. I went to go get some blood tests, and by that night, I was admitted into hospital. It was very bizarre to go from being as fit and as active as I was to then feeling like my body was essentially shutting down. They told me they thought it could be leukemia potentially, and then in the morning I had someone come in and tell me about ITP. ITP is a bleeding disorder that affects the platelets in your blood. I was diagnosed a couple months after I turned 16, and then I was given my chronic diagnosis a year after that. It means I'm very likely to have it for the rest of my life, and I'm very likely to have a life with relapses. It's hard knowing that you basically live a life full of pause, play, and that's what mine is right now. In December of last year, I just knew something was up. I woke up one morning and I had the rash everywhere. I had blood in my mouth and coming out a little bit of my ears. My boyfriend had an exam in Glasgow. He got the first train in the morning and met me in the hospital. And the anchor unit were there, some sandwiches. And I remember the anchor volunteers, every day they would come around and ask if I wanted jelly and ice cream, and especially ice lollies, because I was struggling to eat or to keep things down. It was really nice to know that there were people there that weren't just there for medical interventions. You know, I was there to be looked after in other ways. Being a teenager is already full of insecurities and difficulties. To add on to that, a chronic illness that I didn't really understand and wasn't able to wrap my head around, I felt pretty isolated from a lot of my peers. When you're swimming competitively, it's not just a hobby, it's a huge part of you. So it was tough to have so many hours of my life now empty. I started reading a lot. I think by now I've read over 1,000 books. I have my own little library that me and my dad built in my room. My parents, I know, have found it hard watching me and knowing that there's nothing they can do to take away this disease, which I know they would in a heartbeat. I hadn't had a relapse for a good few years when I decided to apply for Courage. I feel like I'd been maybe kidding myself a little bit, living in my safety bubble, and this popped it for sure. So I just thought, you know what, life's too short. ITP is not going away, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't have these experiences. Every single person on that stage has a story to tell. Every single person on that stage has been through something terrible, and we're standing here today looking great doing it in front of all of our friends and family. There's probably no better feeling than that. Just keep swimming, keep going, keep trying. Don't let things hold you back, and just keep moving forward.